Hey everybody, Man of Light on a Saturday evening, about 7:10 p.m. I just wanted to check in and let you know what's been happening with me with my research with my trail bike. I'm getting all around the place, man. I'm putting many miles a day in when I go back in these areas. Some really uh, mystique places. It puts chills on my spine. You go, there's no birds, there's no squirrels, nothing. Um, but I'm seeing things and recording things. As you know, the video I made the other day, there was a dog man in the front of me, and I saw it, took a picture of it, went to take another one, and it started to disappear. So now something disappears, and it's as huge as it was. This thing was about 8 to 9 foot tall. Don't know how much it weighed, but it was big. And I got on my bike. I couldn't stay there. I had to get out of it because I was very scared. They don't do nothing to me, thank God. I believe I'm protected in the light of God when I go back there. I say a prayer and everything else, and but these things are out there. In fact, I went there last night. I got out in the woods by, I guess it was about maybe 4 o'clock, and I did another video. I put two of them up last night, and in one, you can hear. I said, "Are you here?" And you can hear very faintly it saying yes. I played it back again. I thought I was hearing things, and I said, "Are you here?" And it said yes as soon as I got done saying it. And that's on, I believe, on that. If you go to a second mark of 32, I think it's 32 seconds, you'll hear it say yes. Um, and look at some of the pictures that I took when that thing said yes. I turned around where I thought I heard it and took a picture with my regular camera, not the video part. And I'm going to try to show you if it comes off of my screen um, what was in front of me. It was there. It was materializing, and then it disappeared. And this thing was close. So I'm going to see if I can get it up for you, and let's see what happens with that. Um, hold on a minute. Let me see if I get this thing going right. Okay. Let me get on my computer here. I don't know if it's going to be too dark or whatever, but check this out right here. Okay. This whole area right here is the head, the eye, the other eye is right here. This right here is the snout. And you can see the nostril holes right there. Right underneath or right here, you can see the two teeth and the bottom lip. Over here, you can see through it, is the arm coming down. I hope you can see that. And then the elbow would be there, like the forearm, and then the hand would be over here. This is what answered me saying yes when I asked if it was around. I hope you can see that. Okay. But this is just one of them that's back there. There's many of them in that area. So I'm going to go and do some research more and hopefully get one of my video cameras back there in that place. It's very quiet. I mean, you can hear a pin drop at times, other than if a plane goes over. But it's very creepy. I think a couple of you put it eerie. It's an eerie place. It really is an eerie place. But there's so much wood back there. Things that I never could cover by walking or riding a bike. So now I got this electric trail bike, and it just goes, man. It's just, like I said, it'll go for hours. It'll go 50 miles on a charge, and it goes from 0 to 30 miles an hour, so different speeds on it. I did hear things walking. I didn't see anything in my videos, but I really haven't spent that much time on a video looking at it. But if you see my videos, go slow. You can put it on off a normal speed on the settings and go up about 0.25 and make it go slow. And you look, and if you see something, stop and take a look at it. They're there. They're all around there. Um, and then with that one area, will look like I call it the Grand Canyon because the colors of the clay and everything that's in that one part is all eroded away, but there's all rocks there. And it was one piece of wood, like a strip of maybe about, a foot wide, maybe about a foot wide, probably about 10 foot long, if that. And there was a tree there, a pine tree, and up against that was rocks that were stacked up. Um, the Bigfoot family that's back there gives me signs like that, and that's part of their way of showing me that they're around. And I'm sure other researchers have seen that before in their areas as well. But there's so much happening back in that area, and it's very quiet. You hear an airplane occasionally, but or you hear maybe some four-wheelers going through. Other than that, nothing. No, you only see the birds. You see no birds. Another part that I did yesterday, there was turkey tracks that were huge, and that's in the area where I found that porcelain doll head. I want to go back there. I have a metal detector in that area to see what may have been there years ago. I don't think there was any houses back there, not in this area here anyway. But something, how that doll head got back there is beyond me, unless it was given or it was taken by a Bigfoot and given to the kids, and they just put it back there. I don't know. But I'm going to go back here with my metal detector and see what's in that ground where I found that doll head. Perhaps there's something else going on back there that I don't know about, but I want to find out about it. I'm inquisitive, and that's what keeps me going. Now, a lot of people, think I'm crazy going by myself back here all the time, but I had one encounter, a couple of them in the past several years that scared me. But I think now they know who I am, and even in the Dogman area, it was huge. And if you see that one, I don't know how it came out on the video just now. I just showed you, but that's the one I said, "Are you still here?" And it said yes. So I took a picture where I heard it is yes, and it was that close to me. It wasn't fully manifested. You can see right through it, as you see there. Then it disappears. So they're doing the same thing as the Bigfoot family does. They don't call it cloaking. I had told you that before. They said it's spiritual powers that they have. That's what they told me. I got an audio recording saying that. Uh, they do things that we can't even imagine. Uh, they're very fast. They're very elusive. If they want to show themselves to you, they will. And I just listened to, because I did audio when I was back here yesterday too. I had it in my pocket with the external microphone. And as I'm walking around, you can hear, I don't know what they were, beings, I guess you can call them, talking to me, saying stuff to me. And you can't hear them when you're there. I did hear stuff when I was on my trail bike. As I'm going, I think the electric from that trail bike makes them manifest with their vocals more. So I'm going down. I'm like ready to stop because I can hear like people talking. And I'm going down these trails, and I'm saying to myself, "There's nobody back here." But my recorder picked up on what they were saying, so I'm going to try to decipher all that stuff out, and maybe make a video with that, with the audio of that from yesterday. But it's pretty wild the things that are happening, that they're back there. There's a lot of stuff in this area. People don't believe it, but you know, I still have a couple people that crack me up. Hate everything I put. Every video that I put up there, they watch it and they dislike it. Most of the time, just one person. So I guess that person, whoever it is one of my number one fans. I guess I don't know. but hates everything I put up. I don't care what it is. I could put me planting corn in a field or something. They're going to hate that too. But that's okay. I don't care. I'm not out to impress people. I'm going to show you what I'm being shown. My experiences in the field of the research that I'm doing to bring you the truth, to show you things in the videos and the pictures and the audio. Everything I'm showing you is what I'm seeing. And that's what I want to do, and I'm going to continue doing it, God willing. But I just want to touch bases with that, and tell you that they're out there. And this one area, you look at the edge of the woods, to the fields, and you can see them. They're looking at me as I'm walking around. I mean, they're close. They're not coming out and saying, "Hey, I'm going to get you." No, they're just watching everything that I do to keep an eye on me. So I guess it's a good thing. I can't run as fast as I used to anymore. But they do have something that goes 30 miles an hour. So if they go faster than that, I'm dead meat. I'm not going to bring my gun back there. Sometimes I wanna. I still might. I don't know. I still might put it onto the bike, like I got my machete on it now. Maybe I can make a little holster and put it in there. I don't know. That's in the future of things. But I'm having fun with the bike, and I'm going places that I've never gone before. I mean, I could put 5 6 miles on a trail. For the amount of time I'm out there, stopping and starting, and put 5 6 miles in a matter of a half an hour or an hour. That would before would probably take me a good day just to walk that area and come back with. But it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. It's a little hairy because I haven't been on anything motorized since I was 16 years old, and I had a trail bike back then. Um, I haven't ridden one since because I got in an accident. It wasn't my fault. I was at a red light, and it turned green for me, and a lady was late for work, and she went through the red light, hit me broadside. I was very fortunate to be here today. Um, that's another story. So I just said no. It was a brand new bike too, and I said no more on the street. So what I do now, I pick it up and put it back in my pickup truck. I tie it down. I go to where I'm going to go. I get out. I take out the tailgate and drop it on the ground. Not drop it, put it on the ground, and then get on there and start, and I'm gone. So it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. It's just money well spent for me to do what I'm doing. But let me see who we got here tonight. Thank you, Marie. Leonardo Basmonti, how are you? Hey, Daniel. What's up, buddy? Yeah, you told me that before, Colonia, huh? Okay. I don't know, come a long way. I'm just trying to do the best I could for what I'm doing to show you all, man. I really appreciate you all enjoying what I do. It makes me want to do things even more. And I really appreciate all of you. I love you all, and you make me keep going. Just the kind words you say or anything that may, when you look at my videos, you see like at the second or the minute mark, you're showing me things. I go back and look at it, and sure enough, they're there. Something that I may have missed. That's why I enjoy telling you how to do this, and then you see things. It's amazing. Because a lot of times when you're out in the woods, you're on guard of your whole surroundings. You're trying to hear and see, and you're taking a video. You're trying to get the video moving around, but you're looking with your eyes here too, so you're really not looking at the video screen, so you missed a lot of stuff. When you go back over it, there's things that I may have missed, but you can see and point out to me, and I go back and look at it. I really appreciate that. Thumbs up to all you. I really appreciate that. Um, but I'm not going to keep you on too long. I know you've got stuff to do, and Super Bowl tomorrow, so I'm going to do. If I do anything tomorrow, it'll be in the morning. I'll let you know, and other than that, I'll probably just sit back and watch the game, and enjoy it. And I'm not going to say who I think is going to win. One of my teams are in there, but I don't like the way they're running things right now, so I might go with the other team. My family thinks I'm nuts. Mine does too. Yeah, you don't worry about it. My family thinks I'm nuts too. My sister doesn't even want me to go out. She says I'm crazy. And now I got that electric trail bike. She says I'm even crazier than I was before. So don't bother me. It keeps me young, and I enjoy going out. So I'm not out to impress anybody, family or friends. I'm just doing what I gotta do. I enjoy doing, and to bring these, like I said before, the truth of everything that I'm seeing. That I'm seeing. Okay, I don't do what other researchers do. I'm a loner 99% of the time. Um, and I think that's what my sister and my family, they like, you're crazy going out and by yourself. Yeah, maybe I am, but I walk in the light of God, and I believe they know that, and they see that. So I don't think that's another reason why they kind of let me do what I want to do in their territory. They don't do anything with me. Hopefully, knock on wood, but they continue to just be friendly, But your family too thinks you're nuts. Yeah, I know, but you know what? If you want to be successful in something, or you have a dream of doing something, you got to be a little crazy. You can't think you can't think of. I'll give you for instance. Okay, you watch the news all the time. You listen to lies from the media. Okay, so what I do is when I'm looking at something, or I stand back like I'm looking out from the sky down. I don't watch the news. I hear about it, but I don't watch it because to me, it's all political lies. And I'm into Jesus. I love my Lord. If that offends people, I'm sorry, but that's me. That's me, and I'm not going to change. And I try to stay focused on Him with everything I do. But I believe right now we're going through a spiritual war. We've been doing that for years, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. You have evil versus good, and they both want the soul. So how valuable is your soul? You have to think that. And the devil, as far as I'm concerned, is using the media to throw all abominations out, and people are being sucked in like a vacuum cleaner. If they don't know the truth, they're sucked in. They think everything's the truth that's being shown on the media. That is totally wrong. Totally wrong. You have to step back and use your noodle, and be in a righteous way to understand what's happening in this world. It's getting worse and worse, as you all know, I'm sure. So, you know, hey John, how you doing, John? Good to see you here, buddy. How you doing, Eric? Yeah, man. If you have any ideas, like I said before, that you want me to try in my research, maybe something that you do or you heard about doing, and you want me to try, I'll try it. I'll try it. What I want to do is sit back there on a log and get my audio recorder fully charged. Sit back here. I'm going to talk. I'm going to see if I can call out Dogman again and see if he shows up. And have my camera behind me, and then another one. I got a GoPro I can put behind me, and my regular video camera I put in front of me, and just sit there and see what happens. Anything happens, it'll be on video. It'll be on camera. Yeah, I know. I got 44 watching. Yeah, this is cool. Yep. But I like your ideas. Okay, cool. Madman, how you doing? Good to see you. Hi, Sarah. Everybody check it in. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love yous all. You know, and pass the word about what I'm doing to your family and friends, and tell them to check out my YouTube channel. It's growing little by little every day. I'm still down where I'd like to be, but hey, I haven't been doing it that long to have these big numbers up here yet. So um, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing every day. I try to make one or two a day. Sometimes I might miss a couple of days and then put up two. I'm going to make another one tonight, plus the one I'm making now that you are all part of. So I'm going to make them with the DOGMAN. I hope that came out. I mean, I couldn't tell looking on my side. I could see the screen. Did it come out? Were you able to see that? That DOGMAN that was on in the front of me? Exactly what you just I stopped my research about 6 years ago. It followed me back to my apartment. Well, I've had Bigfoot family. They know where I live. They haven't given me gifts at home in a while here. Uh, I haven't really been back to where they are, but I intend to go back there this week because the weather's been pretty good. So maybe even tomorrow I'll go back there and see Roxanne and Kevin again. But they come here, so I got lights that come on. If they come on in the yard, the lights go on automatically. Um, so they're not afraid of that. They're not doing anything wrong. They're not destroying anything, thank God. But yeah, I think they know their boundaries. Like I said before, though, when I go out, I do say a prayer and to guide me out there, and I walk in God's light. I try it anyway, and I think they respect that. They know that, and that keeps them at bay, I believe. You know. Yep. Who's that there? Sheldon and Dawn, how are you? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Good to see you. But I'm going to cut it short. Well, I've been on now, guess what, how long? 22 minutes? I'll go to 25. I'll go downstairs. I got a few things I have to do before I get things going over my videos and pictures that I took and some audio. Again, you hear that stuff and trying to put it together. But stay tuned for all that. So everything's going to be coming up pretty soon with that. Okay? Hey, I can't see you, but it's good to see you too. Glad you're here. Glad everybody's here. Zeppelin? I don't know. It could be. I'm not going to say if they are or they're not. I really don't know. Uh, I really don't know about that. If that's the case, then they were here more than 6,000 years. Then, right? Hey Vince, how you doing? Walter, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I try to do my best for you all. And like I said, I'm on the boots ground and constantly looking for new things. Um, I want to. There's a place called Batstow, which isn't too far. Well, maybe about half an hour from where I'm at, maybe 40 minutes. I want to take a ride back there one day and take my electric trail bike and ride them trails back there. Because I seen a Jersey Devil there about, let me see, 13 years ago up around the Batstow Village and took a picture of it that it was there. And I want to go back there and see if I could do something with that as well. I'm always looking for new adventures and doing things. But yeah, uh, the paranormal I used to do before, I kind of got away from that. But let me tell you something though. The research that I've done back then and the research I'm doing now, I use the same type of research from the paranormal world that I was doing into what we're doing now with the Bigfoot and the Dogman and all the cryptids because, like I said, his spiritual powers is how they manifest themselves in and out of trees from other dimensions. And it's not that they're, people say, I don't understand. I do understand. Excuse me. People see them and right away they're afraid because these things are going to attack them and everything else. They know your mind, they know your heart, they know when I'm back here I tell them I'm here, I'm not gonna hurt you at all. I'm not here to hurt you. And they understand that. And they talk like I'm talking to you. We'll talk. And it surprised me with the dog man yesterday when I asked, "Are you still here?" And he said, "Yeah." I take a picture and he's right there in front of me, manifesting himself. You can see through it. You can see the outline of its arms and the shoulder, like I showed you on that picture of my computer there. Uh, and then it disappeared. That was close. I'm going to say that was probably about 10 foot away from me. And you can hear when I asked that, go back to that video, and I think it's second 32 seconds that I asked, "Are you still here?" And you can hear him say yes. Well, it's a faint yes. So I was addressing Dogfoot. I mean Dogman, excuse me, Dogfoot, listen to me. Got dogs on mine. But so they talk. It really surprised me. That's something new for me. But well, thank you. I'm glad you all like my channel. Yep. And everybody watching tonight, 75. It's the most I've ever had. I thank you all. I thank you all. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Pass the word around to your family and friends about the channel. And there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing. A lot of ideas I have, and I need your input on what you want me to do too. And and we'll go from there, and we'll see what comes up with everything. Somebody told me to stay out in the woods back there one night with an infrared camera and all. No, I'm not staying there in that woods at nighttime. It's bad enough during the daytime when it's very eerie. You don't hear nothing. There's no birds chirping. There's no squirrels running around. That's during the daytime. I'm not going to go back there at nighttime. As soon as it starts getting like around 4:35, maybe a little after that, I'm hightailing it out there. No, I'm not going to stay back here. Who is you? Who is me? It's very scary, huh, Brandon? Yeah, they are. Well, I'm trying to give you the truth, Ed, about everything that I'm seeing. Whatever I see, like I said before earlier, whatever I see, I'm bringing to you. Okay, I'm not photoshopping. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm putting everything, what I'm seeing, my pictures, my videos, and my audio is all being shown to you exactly what I'm seeing. Okay, so I appreciate all of you tonight. I mean, with 70 some people, I've never had that before. I'm really uh, honored. That's the word, honored. I'm very honored. Yep. Where is this in Millville? Smiling Espresso. Hello. Glad you're aboard. Where you from? Where's everybody from tonight? I know a few of you is where you're from. There's a lot of new people on here tonight, and where you from? Check in. Where you from? So I know. California. Okay. Tennessee. I know. UK? Okay. What state? Yeah, wherever. Pennsylvania? Australia? Wow. Okay. Germany? Hey, hello. Wow. London? I got you. New York City? South Carolina? UK? North Carolina again? Michigan? Boy, this is beautiful. I thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. New Mexico? Okay. Texas? Kentucky? Wow. Mississippi? Awesome. Awesome. You're making my night. Awesome. Very, very good. And here I'm in New Jersey, Connecticut, Oklahoma, Ohio, another one from Tennessee, Nebraska. Wow. All over the place. Unbelievable. Yep. Well, I thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you trust me, and here's somebody from Virginia too. Like I said, I got a lot of things to show, so stay tuned. I'm trying to make a couple of videos, maybe every other day, or sometimes I'll make two a day. I'm gonna make another one tonight. It's probably a short one though, uh, on my short thing of that dog man that I showed you at the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna put that on there for you to see as well. But I thank you for everything. Uh, okay. Hi, Carrie. Dog man in Jersey. Yep. Arizona. Good to see you. Good to hear you. Dog man, Bigfoot, and other cryptids are all over the world. There's just not in big forests like people think, and mountains and everything else like that. They're there. But New Jersey, when people think of New Jersey, they think of northern New Jersey, where it's populated with city. Then where I'm at, it's called the Pine Barrens. It goes for miles and miles, many millions of acres, and you can get lost back there even during the daytime. If you take the wrong path, you're if you don't know where you're at, you're going to be lost. You can go miles and miles and miles and not see anything except woods. So it's they're here, they're here, they're here. 49ers faithful. Okay, Julianos. Yep, the home of the Jersey Devil. Yep, you got it. You got it. And that wasn't too far from where I'm at now. Like I said, probably about a half an hour to 40 minutes away. But but in Cryptid Swamp, I had two cameras set up there, and I have a video out about that, and you can see the shadow of the Jersey Devil that was taken back in there with my stealth camera. It took a picture of it. Is like a shadow, and it was phenomenal. And there is a Jersey Devil Facebook page, a group, and I showed it to them, and they were flabbergasted by it, and they seen it. So yeah, he's just not in Bastow. He's just not up in Wharton Track. They're all over the place. They don't have to stay in one place. They can move or wherever they want to go. And that's what makes it, interesting and mind-boggling at the same time. But I don't know if I told you this before, but um, okay, Australia, Paul, awesome man. Yeah, I'm a track coach. You know me from high school, the principal's daughter. What high school? My friend lives in New Jersey. Pepsi-Cola. Okay. New Jersey's not that big. I'm from the southern part of New Jersey. A lot of farmland, and like I said before, the Pine Barrens. It's there's a lot of ponds and rivers. Goes right to the bay. There's a lot of things that happen in this area over here on the cryptid and paranormal scene as well. Okay. Texas here. Good to see you. Good to see you, Stephen. Yeah, it's just not a Jersey thing. No. Compared to other states, Jersey's very small. But there's a lot of things happening here. I mean, a lot of things. They said that one of the most active places in the United States for any kind of paranormal stuff or cryptids is the Pine Barrens, Wharton State Forest, where I used to hunt years ago. And 2 years ago, I think I might have told this earlier in the year, there was a couple who lived up in the Pine Barrens, up and around Wharton State Forest, and they had a cabin. Him and his wife lived in a cabin for many years. He had a few acres, quite a few acres of ground, and behind his house, he had an open field where he would set up cameras. He would bait out there, and he would shoot the deer and stuff. So this was a couple years ago. This was 2 days before Thanksgiving. He goes and gets his wife on her ATV. Now, the wife can't walk too good. She needs a cane. So they go on the ATV. He has his gun with him, his shotgun. Goes back there in the open area before at the ends of the thickets. When I say thickets, I'm talking about in the daytime, you can't walk through it. You can't see. That's how thick it is. It's like bullbriars and underbrush, everything. I mean, it's super thick like that. And if it gets dark in there, you can't see your hand in front of you. That's how bad this is. Thickest part of that one area is where they lived at. The daughter called them and couldn't get a hold of them for a couple of days for Thanksgiving. So she goes over to the house and she looks around, sees the ATVs missing. So she goes in the back field there at the edge of the thickets, sees the ATV, yelled for her mother and father, no answer. The gun was still on the ATV. So now she's looking around. She calls the cops. The cops come there, and the state police come there, and they searched. They had the dogs looking for these people. There was no scent being picked up at all. The cameras that this guy had for hunting didn't pick up on anything. Didn't see anything. Didn't pick up on them at all. 3 days later, they searched that place. There were like 100 different police officers and research people out there looking around for them. Had the dogs, nothing. They found her body from a drone. The state police had a drone, and they seen colors 250 feet back from where their ATV was in this thicket. They weren't torn up. They weren't scratched. They were laying side by side in the thicket like they fell asleep. My theory of this is here, they never found out how they died to this day. Nothing. They did an autopsy. I never heard an autopsy report how they died. No, nothing was ever said. And the state police captain said that they'll probably never know what happened to them. Nobody could have drugged them in there and came out without being scratched up. Their clothes would have been torn apart, and there was no scratches on these people at all. My theory, he probably saw a Bigfoot child, something back there behind him, and he went and got his wife and got the gun. So now they know you're going to try to kill my family member or something. We're going to get you, because that was told to me before, back where I first started doing my research. They thought I was going to do something to them. I had to make amends with them and let them understand that I'm not. They read his mind. He's going back here to kill, and they must have just lifted him off the ATV without being noticed on the cameras. Their feet never touched the ground, so there was no scent for the dogs to pick up on. And they laid them 250 feet back or 250 yards back in this stuff, side by side, like they just fell asleep. So this is this is what's happening. It's the area here. So I think about these things when I go back in the woods by myself, and I'm very skeptical sometimes going in certain areas, but I still go anyway. So I just want to touch bases with you all tonight. Wow, got 106 people, man. I love it. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You're really making my night. Really making my night. 106. Yep. Very good. Yep. Like I said before, I thank you all. I'm going to get going now. Check out my videos and check out the one we're doing right now. You can see what we just talked about. If you want it from the beginning where I showed you that DOGMAN, I hope it came out on a video. And then I'm going to make another one, just on that DOGMAN by itself. It's going to be like about a minute. And then I'll put that up tonight as well when I get done what I have to do. Okay? I thank you all. Have a great night. Peace and love to you all. And God bless. Where am I located, Andrew? I'm located in Millville. Well, if you're in the woods and you don't hear nothing, it's quiet, have your sixth sense check in. If you feel something like the electric going through your body, your ears are like tweaking, or the hair on your body standing up and in, something's very close to you. I'm not talking about 20 foot away. I'm talking about close, within 5 feet, maybe even closer. And they could be right next to you and walking with you. You'll never know it. You'll never know it. So these are the things you do. If you get to an area where when I say deathly, I hate to use that word deathly, but deathly quiet, nothing, no bugs flying. It's like a portal. It's like a portal. And it's amazing because I was in the portal before and my camera went in slow motion. And I didn't have slow motion on that particular camera that I had. But that's the way they made it happen. And as soon as I got out of there, lucky to find my way out. I got my way out of there. Everything was back to normal again. So when it's quiet like that, and you feel like you have 1,000 eyes watching you, you're being watched, and it's very close to whatever is in that area. Is very close to you. Okay, everybody. I thank you. Again, how do I give you money? I don't want any money. I really don't, Walter, because I'm doing it for my research. I'm not gonna. I see other channels have a thing where money for here, $5 for that, this and that. I'm not that type of person. I love what I'm doing. I love bringing the truth that I'm seeing and hearing, and to try to educate people on what's really out there and what's really happening in this world of the cryptid world with Dogman and Bigfoot and the others out there as well. But I appreciate the offer. I truly do. Um, but that's me. That's me. Even when I coach the kids. They come to me and I don't charge them a penny. If they want to do something like they want to maybe give me a gift certificate for dinner or something like that, or that's okay. But I'm not out to make money on that. You know, if I ever had a book and put a book out there, then I would sell the book. But there's so many things that I want to do right now, and I just want to, like I said, bring you the truth. And I love talking to you all, and I thank you all for tuning in. I really do, from all over the world. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Am I religious? Well, I don't say I'm religious. I'm a firm believer in Jesus. And Jesus is not a religion. That's my belief. Religion is man-made, and that's the way I look at things. There's like 4,200 different religions in the world, and I follow one person, and that's Jesus. So if you want to say that's religious, I guess you could, but I don't consider myself being religious. I'm a follower of Jesus, and that's the way my life is and everything that I do. I give him all glory and honor for everything that I've done and do, and he's there for us all, and that's the way I look at it. Hi, Christy. I'm going to say goodnight on that. I thank you all. What's that say? Wonderful. Because of your profile picture, it is religious. My profile picture, let me tell you where that picture come from. I had taken that picture in a cloud. Now, there's a couple of them. There's one that looks like it has like a face, like a soldier. Okay, that was taken in a cloud that I had seen. I have pictures that blew my mind, so I know it blew your minds as well. Beings that I had seen, you can see their eyes, you can see it perfect. And it's like I'm taking a picture of you in a room. And these are all. I don't share them too much. These are all set back into my little collection. Um, and the people come to my house, I have them hanging up. And one lady came in my house, and she walked into my foyer, and I had a picture on a wall. And she started crying. She was actually crying. Tears were coming down her face. I said, "What are you crying for?" He says, "Where'd you get that picture at?" I said, "I took it." "Where'd you take it at?" I said, "When I was coaching cross country for one of the colleges, and when the kids were running, it was the most beautiful sunset that I've ever seen in my life." So I took a picture of it, and there he was. There he was. And who I'm saying is, I said, "Who do you think it is?" I didn't tell her. She says, "Jesus." And it was that I seen. And that's why I put it on there. And she's seen it right off the get go. You can see him. I mean, it's a perfect picture of him, profile. So these are things that I have. Uh, People say, "Well, "Why don't you sell your work?" How can you put a price tag on something like that? That's a gift to me to see that. I'm not gonna put a price tag on what I believe is Jesus, because you know what? It's a personal thing. But I made her. She wanted a picture. I made her an 8 by 10 of that picture there. But the one I have is blown up pretty big, so it's just pretty awesome. Okay, to donate in support of your research. I I, I appreciate if you want to donate. I really do. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to make money on my research, people. I mean, I love you all, and I'm just bringing you things. Um, I don't even think about that. I really don't. I'm retired, and have a fixed income. But sure, the money would help out in my research and buying stuff and doing stuff. But I'm not looking for that right now. I'm just enjoying what I'm doing, and having you all, uh, you know, believing in what I'm doing, and that's supporting me in all my work. I love you. Like I can't say it enough. And these are all there for me every time I do stuff, and I really appreciate all of yous. I truly do. So, yep, yep. In the picture, yep, yep. There's a lot of unknown things in this world and in the universe. Okay, there's a lot of things that we don't realize that's around us. There's so many different dimensions that it's a fine veil between us and them. Okay, some people are able to see them, take pictures of them, and other people can go out with a camera and you can take the same picture where I'm taking a picture at, and you won't see nothing. It's a gift we have, and I'm sure a lot of you have that same gift. You got to go out and use it. Use your sense of direction, sense of feeling, and sense of being watched. And like I said, you go into the woods and it's quiet. Look around. Look around with your camera. Look around when you're taking a picture, and look around as you're taking a picture, not just through your camera, but look around. You see something move, or you think you see something move. Take a picture there right away. Okay. And if you have a little audio recorder, I have a Sony. Uh, Let me see if I got it right here. Yeah, here it is right here. Excuse me, man. Okay. This is what I use for my audio. Okay. Can you see it? This is what I use. And I have an external mic that goes on top over here, which picks up a lot of things that you don't hear. And that's just what I do things with. You have a mailing address? Yes, I do have a mailing address. Um, a P.O. box for those who want to donate. Let me think about that. I mean, I really appreciate the offers. I truly do. I truly do. Um, if you think that I should do that, let me think about it. All right. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy your night. Right. I got you. Thank you, Sarah. All right. Bye, Kay. I see everybody. I love you. Peace to you. And God bless you all. Have a great night. And I'll talk to you later. Check my video coming up later on tonight, too. Bye bye now. Let me get this off. Okay.